Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel where I'm proud to announce that Princess Roxy is clean. She's all good. I've made triple-double, quadruple% sure her hair has been washed an ungodly amount of times. And if you're wondering why I didn't boil wash it, it's because I kind of like it this way. I don't know. If you don't like her hair unboil washed, die mad. It's my doll, not yours. So today, I've got some dolls to do a doll haul with, and flea market. I went to flea market this morning. My flea market guy hasn't had new Monster High dolls in a long time. He also says that his wife has some brats because his wife is the one who brings in the dolls. But, you know, nothing yet. So, this is what I got. He has some things. He's been getting some dolls and I've been slowly accumulating them. But lately, most of my dolls have not been from that one guy that I usually go to. But there are other flea market guys. I know a lot of flea market guys. There's no flea market girls. It's all just old guys who sell dolls for very cheap prices. And I guess that's just the way God intended it or something. But yeah, all my rambles aside, let's start reaching into the bag and doing this thing because there's some good stuff in here. So starting off, I'd like to show some accessories that I bought. I bought all of these shoes at $1 a pair from my flea market guy because I'm always in need of new shoes, it feels like. I was especially into this pair. I don't know what doll these shoes are supposed to be from, these transparent yellow ones. They look like a Yasmin based on the skin tone. Maybe. The rest are all just basic white feet. I don't know why he had so many white ones, but I also grabbed these two. I loved these red boots. I thought they were gorgeous, and I think they would go great on, like, any Roxy. Because, you know, I'm just constantly thinking of her. So, yeah, just a bunch of cool little shoes, because sometimes I do buy Bratz lots on the internet, and sometimes they don't come with shoes. So, this solves that issue. So yeah, I bet you guys didn't expect my first item to be a bunch of severed Bratz feet, but that's just how things are, I guess. Once again, they were all $1 a pair, which I don't think's a bad deal. Pretty nice. Getting into the first doll, we have this Disney Store Ariel, who is showing some serious underboob. Just, this thing doesn't want to stay on right. I believe she is a Disney Store doll, and usually these don't stand out to me that much, but I can appreciate the posable arms. And also, if you are a new viewer to my channel, you may not know this, but I actually have a big nostalgic attachment to Ariel. Growing up, she was my favorite Disney princess, until Tiana was released anyway. Why won't this thing just stay on? Yeah, that's... Anyway, she was like $3, and honestly, how could I walk away from that? Her hair needs some TLC, definitely. I think I'll just give it a boil wash. It works wonders with Bratz dolls, so I'm thinking it'll work on her too. But this is one of the, no wait, I was about to say this is a Mattel-era Bratz doll, but that's not true. This is just a Disney Store doll. I'm stupid. So I love her. She's got bend and snap knees, I believe, from what I can feel here. Yeah, these are bend and snap. They feel like bend and snap. And overall, I think she's in really good shape, so to only pay $3 for a doll who I actually already who is character to pay $3 for Disney Store Ariel, in good shape, no cut hair, I believe. It's not bad. This is from my usual flea market guy. My voice cracks. This is from my usual flea market guy, because he still gets stuff, just not Monster High that often. But yeah, I'm happy with this, if this would just stay on her. Yeah, it's good enough. She's got some stiff joints at the hip that I discovered. But yeah, let's move on to the next doll. This one's actually not from the flea market. I got this one, if I could just hold my camera right, I got this one on Mercari, actually. It is Coffin Bean Draculaura. I'm gonna be real, I didn't know this doll existed until like a month ago, I think. So her hair is pretty interesting. It's shorter on this side, but it doesn't look like it's been cut, because it would be a lot more blunt looking if it was, I believe. But I think it's meant to be kind of like puffed up like this, so maybe that's why they did it like that. I don't know. But this doll is actually pretty interesting for a number of reasons, because her original beta that I saw had a different face. I want to call it a screening, but I don't think a lot of people would know what I mean, unless they're Bratz fans. So she had a different face in her original art. It wasn't art, it was like a promotional picture. Let me just pull it up so you can see what I mean. So yeah, here you can see that they actually changed quite a bit. They gave her a different face. They limited the number, like the amount of pink in her bangs. They took away this thing. That would have been super cute. And they took away this kind of corset that she had going on. And they also did not paint her shoes. I'll do that myself, though. So yeah, they definitely lessened the detail on this doll, but originally, her thing was that she was sold in a special version of the Coffin Bean playset. So if you didn't know about her, like I didn't, it's probably because you never saw her at your stores. I constantly saw the diner playset that had Draculaura and Operetta. I saw that one at my store all the time, but I never saw the Coffin Bean that had both Claudine and Draculaura. So as a result, I didn't know this doll existed. I just found out about her, and someone was selling her on Mercari for 17 bucks. So I was like, you know what? I already have all the other Coffin Bean dolls, so let's complete the collection. She's really cute. I really like her skirt. Like, this is a cute doll. This whole thing is attached. It's a dress. But I really do wish that they had included those other accessories. I don't know why they were cut, but she's still a cute doll without them. So yeah. And my final doll in this haul, it's pretty small, I'm sorry about that, but it's mostly because I got my first Mycene doll. She has a stain up here, but I'll work on it, I promise. So I was already able to identify which doll this was, courtesy of the chat that I'm in on Instagram. OMG Chaotic. It's basically Bratz Chaotic, though. We talk about Bratz more than OMG. But this is a juicy, never mind, I forgot. Tropical Bling, but people also call it Juicy Bling. Yeah, so this is the, Chelsea from Juicy Bling. Apparently this doll is fairly rare in the US. Looks like she has a bathing suit bottom on. This is her stock dress, which I'm very glad about. I did not get her shoes, but I did get her like this. Her hair definitely needs a boil wash, most likely. This hair texture, though, feels, no, it's not the same as Brat's hair texture. It kind of feels similar to the Ghoulia hair texture, but I recommended to someone who had a Ghoulia that had very frizzy hair. I recommended that they boil wash it, and they told me it did wonders. So I'll just have to do that. But her hair also has some natural, well, factory crimps going on. So it'll be tricky, but I definitely do want to do a restoration video on her. As for this stain above her eyebrow, I think what I'm gonna do about that is I will just be very careful with it and go around it with the acne cream. Because as you guys know, if you put acne cream over paint, the paint will get stripped away. So you've got to be very careful dealing with areas like this. The stain does go over her eyebrow, but I don't mind the part that's already over her eyebrow. I just want to get the parts that are, like, above her eyebrow to go away. That's the stuff that I'm concerned with getting rid of. Overall, the doll is very beautiful. I really like her. Her skirt just won't stay down. I was actually very shocked to find a Mycene doll, because this is the first Mycene doll I've ever found at my flea market. And to get her for $1, I think that's pretty cool. She's got a bunch of bracelets down here. She's got a little gem here. It's a very pretty doll. I really like her. I think this is my favorite thing that I got today. Yeah, definitely. I like her a lot. And with that, the bag is empty. We only got 3 dolls, but they're 3 pretty nice dolls. And even though Ariel's a flasher, she's... Come on. Ariel, stop showing the audience your boobs. You know, it's interesting to me because Mycene have shoes that kind of like slip on like Bratz and have like the skin color showing, but they also have real feet, so they can wear Barbie shoes. Mycene was a cool line. I wish I had more of them, but I can settle for just having this one for now. I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy Mycene dolls or anything. That's only something I'm willing to do with Bratz. But if I find Mycene dolls at my thrift store, why not pick them up? She has some broken rubber bands in her hair, I think. Broken rubber band remnant. But look at her. She's pretty. She's cute. I really like her. Yeah. Okay, now I think I'm done talking. Now I'm done talking about the dolls. I think. I don't know. Here is everything I got today. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one, where I will either be fixing up my Bratz collection or Chelsea. Depends on what you guys want to see, so feel free to comment that below. Bye!